and welcome to this broadcast. I hope I'm live. It's always a little bit difficult to tell. Yeah, they give you this message that you're live, but until you're really on the screen, I tend to wait for some response in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry about the announcement that I posted on my own YouTube channel. I totally confused things, and I got a wrong time in the title that was on the video. The audio was right. I recorded it today, and I knew that I'm starting at 10 in the evening European time, but for some reason I took the wrong template and had the wrong time there. Yeah, it usually is at that time. Yeah, 10 o'clock German time or Central European time. Okay, one thing that I need to say right away, there won't be a show next week because I'm away on a tournament. But for the moment, let's have fun. 1 hour of chess. Okay, is there something cool to watch? Let's start with that. I don't see any super great game. No, not really. So you have to bear with me. I'm going to make some attempts at chess myself. Let's see. Crazy gambits. Crazy gambits are requested. I can try. I'm not so great about those kind of things, but I can try. I requested a 5-minute game playing against Ian Moo. Yeah, I can. If you want a gambit, I will start with e5 and see if I can get the Schliemann gambit. Yeah, here we go. That is a gambit. F5. Well, it is a gambit, but very often white is declining it. So it happened here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not really aware. This is a good news for me that I'm able to pin the knight. How am I tonight? Yeah, feeling all right. I had a very nice week of vacation last week. Been to Bavaria, had a good time, relaxing a lot. Next week I will be away again, but this time for a very serious chess tournament. So this is the next week will be fun, I hope, but it's also a little bit of work. Did I know that there is a Silecki castle in Poland? No, I did not know that. I know that there is a town of the name or a village or something. So there might as well be a castle. Yeah, there are many questions. What car am I driving? I'm driving a Mini Cooper S. So the sports version of the Mini. It's the Mini Countryman, a little bit bigger Mini. So it's not that mini. But yeah, I love that car. It's a great car to drive. Much fun. Okay, so what is this? He's going for knight to e6. Bit awkward. That's a bit awkward. But knight e6, I mean, I have bishop f7, this possible pin. He wants to play a6 himself. I have to prevent that. Okay, yeah. But now h6, I mean, knight e6 looks like it's not returning, yeah. Knight e6, bishop f7, knight f8, I don't know, but I can move the rook and then play bishop f7 next. It looks like this thing is not going away. Yeah, this is, now I can just take him. Knight e6 was just not good, and this is terrible. Yeah, I get queen takes h3 going. Yeah, this is something that you don't get in the in the slow Ruy Lopez lines. This kind of quick attacking games. And here after knight g4, it's really curtains. Queen h2 checkmate. So much for a gambit. So got a win, quick win with the Schliemann gambit. Okay, let's get a new game. Yeah, you want gambits. If I want okay, then I have to play e4 with white. Yeah, someone's girlfriend drives a Mini. Yeah, it's a great car. I really like it a lot. Yeah, I'm going to play a tournament, a Grandmaster, a closed Grandmaster event, played in Mallorca. So I'm pretty excited about that. Interesting will be interesting to do, playing in a closed tournament. Okay, he's playing funny sideline here with d3 and so on against the Schliemann. Yeah, that's not very exciting, the line that he chose, but it's very healthy, not easily refutable or anything. I'm just playing normal moves and then see what happens. Okay, long castles. Yeah, I'm glad to have it closed. Here the center, and then I'm trying to get with b5, get going with b5. Knight d5, interesting. No, I don't want to trade. I want to kick him back with c6 and then play b5. It's not a good idea. Ah, interesting. Okay, let's send this back. And then a knight to d4. Yeah, this is where we want to be. Maybe here, and then knight f8 to e6. Okay. Maybe knight h4 f5 is a plan, but I'm quick on d4. Yeah, playing quickly. I mean, don't know if he can avoid that. No, he cannot. But this is now nice, yeah. Both captures are nice. Okay, so b5, yeah. Opening up the position while he's got misplaced pieces. I don't think that Jakob van Gloed is playing. He already has the GM title, doesn't he? So probably he won't play a GM tournament. Yeah, I'm taking at a moment where rook takes is answered with bishop h3, and I'm just opening up his position here. Takes, and the bishop e6, using this hanging c4 pawn. Let's see, how do I get more pressure there? Rook f8 probably. Yeah. The Grandmaster in German, this is the Großmeister. Yeah, people tell me that they like the sound of Großmeister, but I like the Gran Maestro. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but the Spanish Gran Maestro, I really like the sound of it. Okay, this is a nice position. How do I get this in the bag now? Bishop b3 for queen c4 check. I might still take. Let's just take it. For queen c4. Oh, I didn't really think about that one. Very simple reply. That was silly. Then bishop b3 was a really, really silly more. A more silly move, I mean. Nah, this was bad. I'm just losing lots of time for no particular reason. How do I enter his position here? Queen. Tja. Maybe I have to do something like that. It doesn't look great, but maybe I have to. Yeah, queen f2. I don't like to queen trade, but I didn't see a great alternative. Yeah, I misplayed that. There's a question about the wing gambit of the Sicilian. Yeah, if you ask me, white is just a pawn down for nothing, or very little. But I'm not an expert. You might have some knowledge that I don't have. I really cannot tell you more. Okay, takes, bishop takes for rook g7. I wonder, g6 is probably not a great idea. Bishop d8 for rook g7. I don't see a great move here. That didn't really pan out well. I had a really nice position at one point, but then it really went downhill. Yeah, I have rook a2. Maybe it's not that bad. The leg system with e4, e5, interesting line. Yeah? Very interesting side line with e4, e5. Yeah, but this is again looking quite okay. Maybe I have chances for bishop d3 here. Okay, yes, this knight discoveries, but I mean later. Bishop e2 is also a move. Knight d2. Okay, I cannot take because of knight the knight move, but I can attack e4 now. Yeah, it's again pretty nice actually for me. Do I have a better move then? Yeah, I guess taking is okay. The central pawn is not bad. Okay, yeah, let's go back to e2 and prepare e4. I'm playing too slowly. I'm playing too slowly here. Not playing badly, but just just not quick enough. Can take here. Oh, interesting. Yeah, this is nice for me, I think, because of my active king. and it's a draw, of course, but he will play on time probably. Yeah, he wanted to win on time, rook against rook. Yeah, I mean, I was just too slow, and people are not taking draws in these positions. They just want to win on time. Okay, next one, horror bets. Yeah, they want gambit, right? So I'm going to start with e4. Something aggressive. Maybe I can transpose to the Smith-Morra gambit. Yeah, I'm insisting. Take the pawn. Let's see if he can avoid it. Oh, he's just giving it back. I mean, that's kind of weird. Yeah, am I planning more endgame and middle game strategy? Yep, I'm planning more of those videos. I just had time problems. Yeah, my book took up lots of time. It is finished now, and now I've got this tournament coming and so on. So I will have much more content on my YouTube channel starting about February 9th, February 10th, when I'm back from the tournament. There will be more things. Also, there was a question, what about the viewer games? Yes, you sent me tons of games. It's fantastic. I have so much to choose from, many interesting games. And the thing is, you can send me more, of course. And I'm glad to do the analysis on the games. There is no particular thing that I prefer or like to see more than others. Just send me your games. Make sure to include as much information as possible, so that I know a little bit about the players, about you or the opponent, and the time control, these kind of things, because it helps to understand better the circumstances of the game. And I will post the first videos of those viewer games also when I'm back from this tournament, so beginning of February. Okay, yeah, that's an interesting position here. I wonder if this was right. Yeah, white has a nice position here, but it wasn't clear how to continue. His queen on d6 is a bit awkward. This is why I went knight d4. They didn't send me blitz games. It's really, if you want to have me analyze your games, it should be at least a rapid game. Yeah, so that there is some kind of quality in it, let's say. Just I mean, it's no use to not much use to look at blitz games in this context. Okay, so bishop f4 here first, maybe. Yeah, this first, and then take on f5. And now maybe you can go to d7. Okay, he's attacking there. f4 is hanging. Yeah, this is not very nice. So bishop to h6, or is this a bad idea? Probably is, right? Let's just centralize. Just centralize the piece here. Also keep some protection on c3. Yeah, I was thinking d6 might be a move now. Yeah, come on. I don't have tons of time. Yeah, d6, I just want to, if he take on f6, that really ruins his structure completely. I'm not sure if this is that brilliant for me, but it looks tricky. Knight d5 is not possible because my queen hangs, but I was thinking a move like that should be interesting. Bishop c3, there's queen g5 for the hanging rook. And if he goes bishop somewhere to g7, I have queen g5 with the tempo and then knight d5. Interesting. Am I planning to do any non-ICC live streams? Well, okay, I do live streams for the ICC, which are of course on the ICC. And maybe on my own channel, but not much. It's just not such a great experience on other servers. Okay, queen g5 for the tempo, and f6, I take f5 for a great position. Yeah, that looks nice. And I even have a big advantage on the clock. Wow. I don't know how this happened, but I have a big time advantage. So knight d5. Yeah, this move you want to play. Let's see, knight f6 check, king h8. And then what? Knight f6 blunders the knight. Okay, so I shouldn't do that. Good that we looked at it though. So rook b1 for the tempo, here rook d1. Is there queen h4? Yeah, not really. Yeah, I mean, he can play queen h4, but I don't really know if it is doing much good. Check. I wonder if I'm overlooking some tactic here. It looks like there could be a tactic. I don't see it. I don't see it. So let's just play this position. I'm a pawn down, but it is still dangerous. That move is a bit hard to believe. Because he trades one of his active pieces, really, with the queen. Tough. Yeah, I could take on g7, but it really wasn't leading too much. Knight e7, queen g7, just a trade. Yeah, I saw the tactic that you guys mentioned, but it didn't lead to much. At least I didn't see it. Okay, rook h4. That looks nice, but it's not doing much. He's got queen e5. Okay. Try to get f7 or get pawns back. Yeah, threatening bishop e5. For knight e7 maybe. Knight e7, and I really want knight f5 to happen, so I'm regrouping. Yeah, maybe something like that. It's still quite nice for white. Can win this pawn. Yeah, I saw that I'm losing this pawn. I was thinking that this is maybe a dangerous attack. No, there's no mate. Ah, I thought that is a mate actually. Ah. No, I lost on time. Ah. Wow. Yeah. Ah, what, you know, I play without sound and this is irritating me. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Okay. Next one. I shouldn't lose on time again. This was bad. Huh? That was really bad. Okay. I have no time warning. I'm playing without sound. I guess I should unmute maybe, but it's irritating in the live stream. I'm a bit too slow without the sound. I think it costs a little bit of time. Our Penguin. Let's see. Yeah, I played him recently. Let's see. King's Gambit, King's Indian. Sorry, I know this line. Yeah, let's play the funky h4 line against the Grünfeld. Always leads to funny positions. Yeah, ICC has no a pool with increment. It's been a subject of discussion with the ICC officials, but they don't want to introduce one. It seems it's simply not something that they want, for reasons I am not complying with, but what can you do? I have to bear with the time losses. Okay, so this is a strange line, the h4 line of the Grünfeld, but I try to make something happen here. Oh, that's interesting. He wants to get rid of this here immediately. Huh, okay. So let's provoke e6. That is certainly useful to provoke. I wonder if a check is netting me anything. Probably not. I don't eat Ben & Jerry's, really. Okay. Okay, so we have a relatively slow position here. With h6, he has clarified the situation on the h file. It's quite funny. On the queen side, it looks like a normal position. And yeah, I turn off the sound normally because it's irritating in the video sometimes. So I have it turned off here, I think, from last live stream that I did. But yeah, Sandro, that's great to hear. Do that. The 3-2 pool would be like Christmas. There's a question, can I recommend good books that focus on improving the middle game? Yeah, the middle game is very difficult. Yeah, simply it's such a wide range of things. There are some. A book I like, which is good for a pretty wide skill level, is a book by Dutch IM Herman van Groten. No, Herman Groten, sorry, it's not Van Groten. Sorry for that. It's a chess strategy for the club player or something like that. This should be the title. I have the German title. Groten is the name. It's a very, very nice book. What I wouldn't choose is most of the stuff by what Mark Dvoretsky is doing. These books are excellent, but they're simply too difficult. I mean, they're too difficult for me. So, well, you know, so I feel it's not a good idea for, let's say, club players to study them. It's also good to study tactics. Once in a while I see a tactic as well, like that one, winning the queen. Yeah, this b6 move was a bit weird, his decision there. So I just won. Chess strategy for club players, that's probably the title. So yeah, this is a good thing, a good book that I liked for normal players. Let's say you're 1700, want to improve 1800. This is the kind of book that definitely helps you. For even stronger players, there are some things by Dvoretsky, Jacob Agard, the Danish or Scotch IM. It's very good stuff. Oh, I wanted to play a gambit, but now it's I can try the Marshall gambit, but this is kind of funny because I have no idea. Do I get it on the board? No, I don't. Okay. So he played one of the various anti-Marshalls. Is that a move? I don't know. There is this kind of idea, and then play c5. Let's do it. Agard is a GM. Did I say I am? Sorry, yeah, sorry. I meant nothing bad with that. I'm sorry. Yeah, of course he's a GM. A very good author. He's authored many very good books. Okay. Don't like my position that much. It something's a bit off here. What did I do wrong? Okay. I can take on h6, bishop h6. Boo. Yeah, a little bit. I looked a little bit too much at the chat here. I think bishop takes h6. Wah, yuck. Okay. How do I try to defend against that? Come on, c4 maybe. It does look really terrible. Okay, let's take now. But you know, this sucks big time. It's just losing, I think. He's taking there. Yeah, why not? Knight to h6. Yeah, it's just lost, this position. Not sure if he played it in the best possible way, but it still looks pretty terrible. I have no king position. Absolutely no king position. A move like queen d2 is probably already very problematic. Queen h6. That's a question. Do I think Carlsen's performance has dropped last year? No, not really. There is no big difference. What a position. Maybe I can exchange. Maybe I can trade queens here. I really don't think. I mean, he won the Rapid and Blitz World Championships for the Triple Crown, if this is a name. And he won the World Championship match ultimately rather convincingly. So I think he's okay with what he did last year. Okay, knight d8 or something. I have no other square. There is no particular way to play solid or tactical. If you want to beat a player who's stronger than you on paper, You just have to play your normal game. That's the best way to do it. Just play what you are able to do well. So you should just play according to your strength and not to the other guy. Okay, I can take here. I mean, I don't really claim that my position is great, but it was worse. Far worse. I mean, here I'm almost having some hope that I can sacrifice on f2 or something. Huh. Yeah, I will play games with viewers if they challenge me, of course. I mean, isn't this winning? This looks winning. Knight g4. King takes, knight g4 check. This should win. Anything else would surprise me. I didn't calculate. I must be honest with you. This is just a thing that should win, so I went for it. Okay, he didn't take. Probably a wise decision. What now? Yeah, well, I can take on e4, but there's queen g8, which is a really annoying move. Maybe here. Rook d6, I've got queen e2 at least. I'm intending bishop g3 or knight g4, but then again the queen. Okay. g3 and queen e2. Yeah, how do I finish this? Here maybe. He can take. He can take on f4. That's not so great. And queen g5. That's not great. I cannot move the knight. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. Now we can take on f4 and queen g5, which should secure him a draw, I think. Maybe. Yeah, he has to take f4. Will I play the Bavarian Open again? Probably. Yep. Very nice tournament. You can match me rated or unrated. I really don't mind. The rated thing, it's the Blitz rating, which I don't really care about. I mean, the 5-minute rating is not very important, but at least this is what I see all the time when I play in the pool. What is this guy doing? No move, or did I overlook something and he wants to make fun of me? He can just take there and queen g5. Yeah, this is probably the draw. There's not much to do. Yeah, I spoiled a win in this game, but not good. Okay, so a new game. Kurumania from Namibia. Who is this guy? Gil Popilski, GM 25 something. Okay, so I'll spring the Mora Gambit upon you. Let's see. He declines it. I don't know that line, which is no wonder. I really have no idea about the c3 Sicilian, which we now have. Yeah, play the Gleck system. People have to play e4, e5 in the first place. Bishop g4. This looks like a pretty meek IQP position, but it's okay. I have a pretty healthy development. Okay, let's see if I can get some activity on b7 and the knight there. Okay. That's interesting. If I take there, he takes with the... Ah yeah, I see. Okay, if I play bishop takes knight d4. Okay, yeah, that's okay for him. Okay, bishop e3, knight takes. Yeah, that's a bit annoying here, this thing. Maybe I should play this move. It looks strange, but it intends bishop e3, and then he has no piece to take. Queen d3, maybe. Yeah, I know. I cannot take because of knight f3. This looks shaky. Yeah? Queen g3 looks shaky. Nah, let's just return. This queen g3 looks shaky. Rook c8 for rook c3 and knight e2 and so on. Yeah, black should be better. I understand your idea, but it's not so clear. I ask him if he just wants to repeat. Yeah, he does not want to repeat. So let's develop further. Okay. Yeah, a3 for knight b3, not a good idea. Yeah, I cannot develop my bishop here so easily. Makes the position difficult to play. Okay, maybe I can irritate him a little bit. h4, h5. I don't know. It doesn't look very dangerous. There's a question. How do you feel about playing the English? The English with white or the English defense? Both okay. Interesting. I have not read all the books. They are all chess, yeah. They are all chess. I basically sold all my non-chess books for a while ago. I mean, not like this is not like a big statement or anything. It was just cluttering my whole place. I mean, I had like hundreds of books, and I just decided that okay, I'm not going to read this novel again, and I just decided to sell them. Okay. Okay, yeah, knight e5 is coming, which is kind of annoying. Or that move. Yeah, now I can play queen d4. I get some. I know I only get 2 pieces. I really played a bad game here. I have to sacrifice the queen. Other moves are really, I mean, this is losing, but the other moves are even worse. So I had to go for that. Maybe I can irritate him a little bit here with knight and with the knight on e6. It was really a bad game. f3 is also falling. Yeah, that looks awful, but I have to cover f3, at least for a moment. Yeah, and here I thought maybe at least if he's weakened himself, but well, f3 is lost. Nah, that was a bad game. Really, really, really bad game. Yeah, there are some magazines, yeah. There are some magazines. I mean, it's not like that's everything. There's a little bit more on this side. Okay, so let's start with a new game. That was really, really bad. Yeah, sometimes yeah, I already donated like 200 books to my chess club. If you buy chess books for 20 something years, I'm not open for matches. That's bad. I don't know. I think I should be able to take challenges now. Okay, I really want to win this game. That last loss was kind of frustrating. For the Baden-Baden tournament, not sure when this starts. It's an interesting event, so maybe I'll cover it. Okay. It's possible that that I'm still playing this tournament, and so I cannot cover the tournament. I only speak English and German. And yeah, I understand a bit of Dutch, but really I cannot speak the language. And well, I can order coffee in Spanish, these kind of things, but it's very, very little. Okay, I don't like my position here. Denti chess reminds me of the dentist. Doesn't really sound friendly. Yeah, not a very nice position. Let's see. Do I think if there are openings that under 2,000 players shouldn't play? Well, nothing in particular. I mean, on somewhat lower levels, people sometimes believe they should play sidelines a lot, somehow to avoid theory or whatever. I don't know. It is very often a good idea to just play normal, healthy moves. Even some main lines. Why not? They are main lines for a reason. And just make sure that you get a healthy position. And if you feel that you get healthy positions out of the opening, so something where you're not substantially worse or feel very uncomfortable with, then it's okay, and study on other things and focus on other things. Look at middle games, look at end games, look at plans, plans for your openings. They very often they learn lines, but they don't know how to continue. They just start, and then they all of a sudden have to play a middle game and wonder, okay, what exactly am I doing here? So this is often the problem. People learn openings, but they don't really learn the ideas behind them. Yeah, they just put out some moves and then wonder what happens next. And this is where the improvement starts. You have to look at the common positions, the ideas, what kind of plans are happening. And this is where you can really gain playing strength, not with learning some line by heart. Okay, this guy is playing on the queen side like there's no tomorrow. But there is also a king in chess, and I have some pieces near it. Let's see. Maybe just this for rook h8. I probably need the rook. How do I do that? Knight e4, is this a move? Yeah, I guess. It's a fork, and he cannot take it. Taking it opens up the light squares in a deadly fashion, really. So the queen has to move, and that's not very nice. Maybe just queen c7, no? Next move. That looks nice. Let's see. Rook h8 maybe. And now that he cannot play rook h1. Rook h1 I can take and take g3 with check. Yeah, people very often get caught up with studying some openings, and it just eats up time, and they never get anywhere. They also tend to buy books that are far too complicated for their level. I see people buying those Grandmaster repertoire books with ratings of 1600, 1700. It's just useless. People cannot memorize these books. They're just too complicated. I have given up on those books because and I have a really excellent memory. It's just too much, and especially those kind of club players, they have other things to worry about in chess than learning an opening by heart. Okay, so I can give the check now on h3, which looks kind of dangerous. If I take, he's got d5 check, so I'm starting with this. King f3, there's g4 checkmate, so not a move. And here maybe it wasn't a great idea, now that I think of it. That isn't so clear, all of it. If I take here, he's got the check, d5 check, and I really don't have good squares. Taking on g3, is this a move? Starting with that? Probably not. Yeah, I probably have to do that. This looks wacky, but I have to play that move. It was a check. Yeah, if I took on g3, knight takes, I don't know what is the continuation. This looks okay. He has to go knight g2. And now just rook f8 looks good. For bishop takes d5. He doesn't have a king move, really. Knight also is pinned, so that looks like winning. Weird game, but at least a win. is quality chess just trying to make a lot of money? No, the GM Repertoire books, they are fantastic. They have a fantastic level. But, I mean, they are really for super strong players. I mean, players of, like, say, my strength, a little bit lower maybe, like FIDE Masters or so. But, I mean, it's not like they're useless for weaker players, but it's just like it eats up, I mean, ages of time to look through all this stuff. And really, the typical club player has other things that he should improve. Yeah, people make tons of mistakes in end games, middle games, whatever. I'm taking a viewer challenge from Up and Comer, so here we go. I'm playing e4. Yeah, I don't get the Gleck system. They don't play e5. Okay, let's play e5. There's a question if I like the Tigersprung-Reihe. This is a series of books by Artur Yusupov, and there's an English version, Boost Your Chess and Build Up Your Chess and so on. They are really good. Yeah, they are really good for players, let's say, starting 1400, improving from there, and it goes to a very, very decent level. I really recommend the books a lot. I have 3 or 4 chess sets, but nothing fancy or something like that. It's I mean, I do most of the work on the computer anyway, so it's not that I'm doing much the board. I never play the Scotch opening, but that's possible. I never thought about it. I don't think it's bad, but I mean, I mostly play the Rui or sometimes the Italian game when I play e4, which is seldom enough. My book doesn't cover every line in the Nimzo. It covers a repertoire for black. So I have I'm sorry, I have covered 1 or 2 lines against everything. So not all possible lines, which is difficult anyway nowadays, because there are so many lines to look at. Yeah, in this game here, by the way, I just won the pawn on c5, and I'm not quite sure if he's going to get it back. Maybe I had something stronger, but this looks good. Knight d4 is a pretty big idea. I probably won't make Tata Steel videos because the thing is, I'm at home for 3 days, and then I'm going to this tournament. I simply don't have time to do it. Okay, what I'm doing here is I'm losing lots of time, and I have a bad feeling about it. Yeah, I shouldn't have played this in this particular way, I guess. He's got some good activity now. I was planning to do this, but he maybe has d4 or the capture on f4. Yeah, there's a question. People have problems adjusting to an actual chessboard when you start with online stuff. Yeah, that's a problem, but there is no particular tip. Just try to use the board once in a while, the real board. I have the same issue. I'm working on a 2-dimensional board on the screen all the time, and I always have a adjustment time that I need to get used to a real board. It doesn't happen that much in tournament chess, long time control chess, I mean, but in Blitz I have problems with that. Against e3 in the Nimzo I have the Hübner variation and some other lines, The Hübner against knight f3. Okay, so going to grab this with check and then take f4. I wonder with the bishop or yeah, maybe with the queen. Just playing for the bishop pair, which I still have. I blundered some pawn back, but it's still nice. No, I won't play the Reykjavik Open. This is just too much. Playing all those tournaments, it's nice to do, and I would love to visit Iceland, but I have to earn some money once in a while. Spending it on tournaments is fun, but it has some limits. I really want to get my teaching going. Yeah, I love to play with those bishops. It's nice, and he's spending lots of time. So rook e1, I guess, just activating, trying to get rid of this active rook. Let's see, yeah, he does trade. Now I'm threatening bishop c6. And now, is there something I can do? b5. Winning this. The book will probably be out in April. Okay, I'm going to take here. Yeah, it is finished. I mean, the writing of the book is finished, but there are still things that the publisher has to do. I mean, besides the simple process of printing, but they have to do all kinds of things, do a cover and things. So it will take a while. Before I started to do chess full time, I was working in a bank, doing finance and controlling things. Yeah, basically counting spent money on IT controlling it was. There's a question, will I write another book? Yeah, I'm not sure. It is fun to do in a way, but it's a long process, and it's nothing that is very rewarding financially. So it has to be considered carefully. Do you want to spend lots of time on something that is somewhat questionable in terms of financial reward? It depends on the sales a little bit. Yeah, I have one challenge open by Sunny 2002. I know he's not very high rated, but he challenged me, so I'm going to take this challenge. Hey, we got the Gleck system. Okay, I'm going to play this funny move here. Please don't imitate that if you don't know what it means. It's a funny gambit that is better than it looks. It's quite funny. It's a Halloween gambit reversed. My favorite over-the-board intimidation tactic. I don't have one. I'm really not much of a, I don't know. I really don't think much about those things. I want to play good moves. And normally it's a good recipe. Okay, the knight hangs. And I don't know how he's going to protect it. It looks a bit problematic. E3 is also in the mix. Okay. G6. Okay. Yeah, I wonder. Queen G5, Bishop G7. Isn't this just losing the knight to F6? Bishop E7, Queen F4. Still somehow holding on. D4, then F6. Did I encounter interesting intimidation tactics and tourneys? Interesting. I don't know. I once played in a tournament in the mid-90s. It's been a while, and I played an 18-year-old. Is girl the right 18-year-old? Girl from Poland, and she was very attractive, and she won the Miss Poland beauty contest 1 or 2 years later. I wouldn't say it was intimidating, but it was irritating, definitely. That was really irritating. And she doesn't play anymore. And I forgot the name, to be honest. So you cannot look her up, I think. So this looks really nice. And this queen is not having many squares. I have queen a2, yeah. Queen a2 looks nice. By the way, I lost the game against this girl from a very nice position. That's a funny question. If I would rather save Nakamura or my arch nemesis Olegas from falling down a cliff, yeah, obviously Nakamura. Funny. Okay, this looks like Queen B1 mate. I got a very nice position. Yeah. That sounds kind of weird. Okay, we're already 10 minutes above time, and I got some challenges. Is there someone challenging me from the chat? Mannered Monkey. I take this one challenge to take this from the chat. Just one game, and then I have to quit. It's I really have to stop after 1 hour. The thing is that ICC needs to monitor the chat and so on. I just cannot do it for ages. So just one more game, and at one point I have to go to sleep, you know. Okay, Bishop to b4. That is nice to get in. Let's trade here. And castle short. Yeah, this is a nice pin on the knight. Would be great if I can get him to get this double pawn installed. I had a very similar position in an earlier 5-minute game. Do I hear songs while playing chess? Normally, I mean, no. I mean, this kind of thing when you have a song in your head and you cannot get rid of this. It can be very irritating. It was very, very irritating. I had it with a couple of songs, but I cannot recall exactly what it was. It was one very, very terrible German song that I couldn't get out of my head. Terrible. Really terrible. Okay, what is happening here? He's defending quite solidly. how to play that. My knight on c6. If you really don't know what to do, it's often a good idea to improve your worst piece. And my knight on c6 is not doing anything. Yeah, he maybe wants to exchange it. I'm getting it. Oh no. Yeah, not Helene Fischer. Helene Fischer, please. German singer. No, not Schnappi. No. The German song that I couldn't get out of my head was from Gildo Horn. He participated in the European Song Contest. Gildo Horn, maybe people remember this from the mid-90s. It was a terrible song, but I couldn't get it out of my head. I think I drew this game, which was very difficult. Okay, I'm getting my knight into the game here. Okay, took on e6, but now this is a really awkward situation. I wonder if I take and place the knight. Okay, let's take. And then knight to d7. It's a very nice structure that I have. Yeah, I have a really nice pawn structure. a4, e4. They're all weak, and the bishop on g3 is bad. Do I listen to Rammstein? Not really. I think they're okay, but it's not what I usually listen to. Don't listen. I mean, I like metal, but don't really listen to that kind of music anymore. Not that I have anything against it, but it's not really on high on my agenda. The best German band I think is that sings in German is this Element of Crime. If you understand German, you should check out Element of Crime. It's weird that they have an English sounding band name, but they sing in German. Oh, he just gave me the queen. This was a mouse slip. It was a mouse slip. Yeah, I resigned. I would have taken. I would have accepted the take back, but okay. Yeah, so we have to wrap it up here. Already like 13 minutes over the time. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. Got some games in, some viewer challenges. I didn't really play that well, but I hope it was entertaining. Played a couple of crazy gambits. Yeah, one thing I need to say again, I'm not on next week because I'm on this tournament. Normally it will always be Mondays at this time, the 10 p.m. German time. But it might happen that I'm ill or whatever, but I will post these notices on my channel. Also, consider if you have Twitter, if you just, how is it called? Follow the Internet Chess Club on Twitter. They will always tweet those kind of dates and times when I'm online or other people are online. So there are also other streams that ICC is doing, maybe with Joe Benjamin, John Fedorovich, whatever, and they also tweet this. So if you have Twitter, consider to follow the ICC, so you get notices. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll wrap it up, and well, have a good day or good night depending on your time zone. Bye.